I have this rare opportunity that a lot of people don't have, to fight in front of thousands, for the UFC and really make a name for myself and use that as momentum to help others, So I'm really, for me, I feel like I'm in a position that not only can I help myself through being a successful fighter, but if I do that, I could help a lot of other people after the fact. So we're heading to pick up Malia. I'm kind of like one of her guardians, and she's 8 years old, and she's a big part of my life. Kind of like one of my best friends and one of my favorite people in this world for sure. And we're gonna go check out the scene of my accident, where it all happened. Why I've been out for a whole year, and then kind of check out like my favorite beach that I always go to all the time, and kind of take her and her sisters or just my friends and where I kind of escaped being injured and just the reality of I might not fight or I'm not going to be able to fight, and it was kind of like just a place I can kind of just let things go and just relax and be at peace. Well, my accident was April 14, 2011. I was just coming off a win over LeVar Johnson in February for the Strikeforce heavyweight tournament, and I was slated to fight Daniel Cormier to get in and be the alternate for that fight. It was a big fight. It was in June, and he's a tough opponent. It was going to be my toughest test yet. I was in this left-hand turn lane right here. There was a car in front of us and a car behind us, so we were kind of boxed in. We couldn't really move, and it happened so fast. Even if we could have, I don't think we could have done anything. And the driver was coming down from the opposite way, lost control somehow, hit the curb, ended up coming over the center median right here, and T-boned us right on the driver's side door, right underneath like the rearview mirror. And it was a really weird experience. I've been in some accidents before, but this one was just so sudden and so random and such in a weird spot, like in some place you wouldn't think to be hit, She came over the center median and hit us, and it was kind of like coming so fast but slow motion, like we were almost in a roller coaster and we were kind of just sliding. It was just really surreal. We got out of the car and I felt fine, I think, just because of the adrenaline. I was just thinking like, wow, what just happened, And she tried to take off and flee the scene. And I think she was so inebriated or out of control that she ended up just crashing 20 feet away from where she hit us. Mentally, it really took a hit on me. Obviously I had physical injuries, but mentally this injury really kind of messed with me. I don't know what the effects on my body is going to be long term from this accident. I don't know if I'll need surgery later on. But it definitely was the hardest 8 months of my life. And when I talk about my fight career, I say it's been a long road. When we first started, UFC is the goal for everybody. It's like the NFL, NBA of fighting. So that was my goal. And so it's been a long road from the first day I walked in the gym to the 6 years it is now here. But I say to people that just the road from my accident to now feels way longer than my whole career in total. Just from all the ups and downs of being injured and disabled and just not being able to do anything that I wanted to do. And working through that injury, people would think that, it's going to make you a worse fighter. You'll never be the same, but all the preparation and all the recovery I had to go through has made me a stronger person mentally. And now, I'm applying that to my physical aspect of it and just training harder, training smarter. And I think I've become a way better fighter.
You can tell he's just a super laid-back, genuine guy. He's not ever in a rush. He's not ever, he's working out. He always calls everybody by name, that's here. And it's just a bunch of average Joes when he comes in, which is kind of cool. Where he doesn't have that ego. He doesn't have that, I expect special treatment because I'm a big-time fighter or whatever it is. He likes working out with just average people, not getting too much recognition, just having fun and just being one of the guys,
For me, too, I love helping people. I grew up in South Orange County, and it's a real affluent area, and people think, most troubled people are from, poorer areas or, up in LA or in places that people don't have money. But in reality, there's a lot of people that need help in South Orange County, due to drugs or just due to family issues or whatever it is. And for me, growing up, seeing that, I had a really good family, and that's why I think I'm successful, is I had a great support structure and a great family to kind of back me and show me morals, show me values, show me what to do in the world,
You got splashed in the foot.
Splash. So I've always thought in my head, whatever I do in my life, I want to take that and help other people that that don't have those skills or don't have that support structure. Everything I was kind of planned out in my head was just taken away, and I almost felt like I might divert into, you know, a troubled person as well, and, you know, it was just a tough time, very tough time. People should love life. I love life. Every day I wake up, I love life. Especially being here, you think, man, life is the freaking best. Even with through accidents, through whatever, you know, it's we're fortunate to be here, and we're fortunate to have what we have. And I this during my injury, I reflected on that a lot, you know, thinking how lucky I am. Even though I was injured and I couldn't fight, I still was thinking, like, even with some dark times, I still thought I'm so lucky to be where I'm at today, you know, to be hang out with Malia, to hang out with my friends, you know, to be with my family. It's just I've been real lucky, real happy, you know, and it's my turn to fight and to give back.